Hi everyone, welcome to my Pecha Kucha. My name is Nazila and I am going to talk about Kimberley Big Hole and its contribution to South Africa's tourism based on my experience as a domestic tourist in 2014, and I hope you like it. Kimberley is a city in South Africa and the capital of the Northern Cape. It's located near the confluence of the Vaal and Orange rivers. As you see on the map, it's located in the west part of the judiciary capital of the country, which is called Bloemfontein. In 1866, Erasmus Jacobs found a small brilliant pebble on the banks of the Orange River near Hopetown, which was his father's farm. That time the teenager didn't know that his discovery was supposed to lead to South Africa's huge diamond rush. This miniature replica in the Big Hole Museum shows the technique and the method of excavation in this mine, applied technology in mining operation between 1871 to 1914, as well as the surrounding underground layers of the crust. This board shows the layers of the deep underground surrounding excavation area as well as the underground water. The amount of produced diamond in this mine is highly considerable, as well as native African miners' condition at the time. It's the remnant of the Big Hole, which is claimed to be the deepest hole excavated by hand. The Big Hole has a surface of 17 hectares and is 463 meters wide. 50,000 miners dug the hole with picks and shovels, yielding 2,722 kilograms of diamonds. Here you see Big Hole viewing platform. It was excavated to a depth of 240 meters, but infilled with debris, reducing its depth to about 215 meters. Since then, it has accumulated water to a depth of 40 meters, leaving 175 meters visible. With mining operations closed down in 1914, the open pit became an attraction for visitors to the city. Remnants and equipment left from that period are still around the Big Hole and open to visitors as part of the museum. Big Hole as an open pit and underground mine is a good sample of rehabilitation. Tourism is an option in post-mining land use, as in this case the mining site was transformed to a tourist attraction. This mine in depth of 1,097 meters is part of the museum now. In 1965, De Beers appointed Basil Humphreys as museum consultant, with the museum being substantially upgraded as an open-air representation of early Kimberley. These upgrades included streetscapes, dioramas, and exhibits of mining technology and transport. This open-air museum includes a rich collection of artifacts and information from the early days of the city. Visitors can see the lifestyle in terms of outfit, home design, public transport, as well as the mine owners' elegant lifestyle at the time. On September 2, 1882, Kimberley became the first town in the southern hemisphere to install electric street lighting, and the second in the world after Philadelphia, Pennsylvania in the United States to integrate electric streetlights into its infrastructure. Connecting Kimberley by rail to the cities along the Cape Colony's coastline began in 1872. The railway line from Cape Town to Kimberley was completed in 1885. It was built in order to accelerate the transport of both passengers and goods. As you see in this picture, there were just few visitors to the Big Hole Museum with regards to Christmas holiday. Besides, considering Kimberley's pleasant summery weather, I got quite surprised by seeing this small group of visitors in the peak tourism season of the year. Kimberley was the initial hub of industrialization in South Africa in the late 19th century. The first stock exchange in Africa was built in Kimberley as early as 1881. Moreover, South Africa's first school of mines was opened here in 1896. The rising importance of Kimberley led to South African and international exhibitions to be staged in Kimberley in 1892. The exhibits of paintings from the royal collection and mining machinery aroused considerable interest at international level. Its multidisciplinary Mcgregor Museum, established in 1907, it houses major collections such as natural history, cultural history, ethnography, archaeology, rock art, physical anthropology, paleontology, and geology. This is First World War Memorial Monument, based on the result of my published research article in 2014. Despite the rich iconic historic tourist attractions in Kimberley, the tourism here doesn't have such bold contribution to South Africa's tourism. The city projects itself as a significant tourist destination, the city that sparkles, boasting a diversity of museums and visitor attractions. But, in fact, as you see in the left picture, our car is the only vehicle on this ghostly quiet street shortly after leaving the hotel. We stayed at Savoy Hotel 2 nights en route to Cape Town. The hotel was established in 1892. However, it's one of the oldest and most enchanting hotels in Kimberley, and it's like a museum per se, but in terms of holiday season, it was surprisingly quiet. I hope Kimberley, which was the second largest town in South Africa in 1873, sparkle again in future. And it's doable with the help of professional travel ads, also upgrading and developing tourism infrastructures in this iconic historic city. Thanks for joining and watching my Pecha Kucha project. Have a great time!